Cheers folks and welcome to my channel. It's Alliance War number 2 in season number 8, this season of our new matchmaking process. And the matchmaking seems to work still. War number 2 is against New Nation, my former alliance. I think I was in New Nation until season number 3. That's when I came to MNG. And it's a top 10 alliance. A lot of people with great rosters, great champions in their profiles, tough defenses, but also very skilled fighters, and it's just a bunch of great guys at New Nation, I have to say. So big shout out to all you guys, and this video today will be slightly different from the previous videos, just so that I will only show a certain section of my path, actually the second section including the mini boss, because I figured that also here I've taken path 1, and I think I've done so many videos on that path up until now, and you know, there's not so much news value I can provide when it comes to, for example, fighting the poison node 25. So I thought, let's focus a little bit more, and it might be also a little bit moving forward with the videos that I'm doing on the next couple of wars. Let's see, to focus a little bit on the highlight fights of that war and that path. For the reference of the nodes, until then, you can always check out my other videos that I did on that very same path. So today on this war against New Nation, I started off the path 1 in section 1, and then took path 3 in section 2, and that's basically what this video today will cover and is all about. So the team for this war, slightly different from last war against the Poco, is Corvus Glaive, is Emma Frost, and then also for the synergy with Corvus, Proxima Midnight. Mainly also Corvus because the mini-boss was a cable, or is a cable, and that's also the main fight I'd like to feature, because that's a fight I haven't shown in any other video that I previously did. And of course Corvus against a mutant with the right amount of charges, that was the goal, to actually then use him to take down Cable. But first, as I said, section 2, the first node I fought was node 45, critical hit node, enhanced crits, and also quite a bit of champion boost, so plus 300% health and plus 200% attack. It's blockable, you can parry stun, it's a skilled champion, so for this one I decided to use Emma Frost, a 6-star Daredevil. And as I said, this node is very much just about critical hits, so you just have to be very careful. I always play that rather on the safe side, rather parry stun, in order to just make sure that I'm not being clipped and that I don't suffer any critical hits from the opponent. And then of course Daredevil is quite nice to fight against, because he has very easy specials to evade. And basically one special 2 with the right amount of prowess charges with Emma Frost at rank 5 already gets him down. And that's also a very common picture nowadays, the connection problems that you probably also all experience. The thing is, when you see that in a war, don't close. Just wait it out. At a certain stage it will come and it will finalize the fight. Don't panic, don't overreact, because that could mean that you actually in the end get a death count. So rather be patient on those. And before the next fight I took an invulnerability boost, not specifically for the node 47 for this one, but also because it should last until then the mini boss, which was one fight later. And the node number 47 is power start 1, so it starts with 1 bar of power, enhanced special 1, unblockable plus 30% damage, and then also a lot of crit boosts. So gotta be careful, especially in the beginning. Sometimes they fire off directly their special 1 right away, so I back off just to make sure, in case he does fire off a special 1 right away, that I don't get clipped. And then what I do against Black Panther Civil War is I only give him a 4 combo. The good thing with Corvus Glaive is you can parry stun. You inflict armor break, you don't he doesn't inflict the stun back on you. So that's something that's rather easy. When he's above 1 power, what I only do is I only use a 4 combo. 4 combo, then on the instead of the 5th hit I back off, and that allows me to actually evade his special 1 in case he fires off his special 1 much easier. So that's a small tip I can give to you. In the end, I actually managed to get him 1 to his special 2, which is far less dangerous and also is actually blockable. So that fight was done rather easy. Black Panther Civil War, actually perfect matchup is Corvus Glaive. So in the next fight, I recorded rather quickly because I still had my invulnerability boost on. So the mini boss always is plus 500% health, plus 200% attack. And this one, of course, also stun immune and with an enhanced special 1. And what I do in this fight against Cable, as you can see, is I let him hit my block in the beginning, then I evade his heavy, which sometimes can be a bit nasty. So you have to make sure that you evade far enough. And then when he's above 1 bar of power, I just wait. I wait for him to fire off his special 1, which you can evade and directly counter. Here it comes, and 1 movement backwards to evade his shots, and then you can counter directly after his special 1. And then I already fire off my special 2, and with his power gain he actually gets to a special 2 himself, which again also here is actually blockable, but I actually try to evade. And then it's the same game, he hits my block, and I wait for him to fire off his heavy, which he doesn't. Now he does, and now I wasn't prepared. So wait for the next one, and there we counter, and then we have another special attack 2 and 2 special attacks 2 against the mini boss with 2 charges on Corvus is actually always enough. And with that, that was my path. I'd say I'm not a big fan of fighting against Cable. Again, what's a bit tricky sometimes can be evading his heavy. You really have to make sure that you evade far enough, otherwise he has, or there is a risk that he clips you. But I managed to clear that path and also that mini boss, and also we won this war number 2 against my dear friends at NewN. So starting off the week with 2 wins, which is great, and I just hope that it continues like that for as long as the season may last. Again, if you liked the video, feel free to give it a like. If you're new to the channel and would like to see more videos like this in the future, then hit the subscribe button, and I'm very much looking forward to see all of you very soon on my channel. Cheers, folks!